There are excellent collaborative professionals that are outside of our space too. And one of the things that I know that I'm careful with when I'm visiting with clients is if I'm the initial doing the initial intake with a couple. And I'm talking to them about collaborative practice, and I'm going to be probably asked for recommendations for attorneys for them. I do take some time to talk to them about kind of the ups and downs of using attorneys in the space and attorneys out of the space. I am careful to give them names of professionals out of the space as well as in the space, so they're allowed, really to make the decision as to what's most comfortable for them. We have lots of cases together in the space, but we have lots of cases where there's an attorney or a team professional that's outside of the space too. So we've really wanted to create this space as a welcoming environment for our collaborative professionals that are outside of the space to come in too. We do a lot of the local Collaborative Law Institute of Minnesota events are held here. We've opened the space up to board meetings and to committee meetings and to whatever the Institute needs. We've opened the space up too. We really don't want it to be exclusive by any means. We want it to feel like it's an inclusive area that people can come to. People find us most often by coming to the individual through the individual's door. We did create a executive suite website, so we do have all of our professionals listed up there with their contact information. But still, right now, most people are entering the door through their professional. Of the professionals that are in the space here, there are some professionals that have gone to where they're doing 100% collaborative or mediation work. However, there certainly are other professionals in here who have a split practice, who do some litigation in addition to mediation and collaborative. Though over 90% of the individuals that are in the space are members of the Collaborative Law Institute of Minnesota, so some portion of their practice from half to full is most likely collaborative work. As an example for myself, half of my business is just doing long-term financial planning for individuals post-divorce, and half is working on an hourly basis with individuals going through collaborative law. We do have a few individuals who do like personal injury work, but that's one law firm that does that. So most of us are focused with some portion of our practice towards collaborative. And over time, more of our professionals are moving towards doing more collaborative than they used to. So it feels like this has been a good environment for somebody to transition the way that their firm has been operating to doing more collaborative and mediation by being in the space. I've had the opportunity to talk to other collaborative professionals really from around the world about how they might go about structuring a collaborative center such as this. And lots of their questions have come around the logistics of it. What is the appropriate legal entity? How do you structure the financial piece of it so that you can make it work? And that is an important piece of it. I think what's really helped Ron Oski and I be successful with this is our different personalities and different skill sets. Ron is the visionary. He's a true visionary. He saw this whole idea. This idea never really even occurred to me to do. But we were able to take his vision and then my financial planning, strategic planning type follow-through piece to make it work. So I do think it's important that you have a team that has both the vision that's necessary as well as somebody who can deal with the details and the financial angle to make it work. And I think it's absolutely critical to run the numbers ahead of time. Take a lot of time, take all the time you need to run the financial projections to make sure that as you're setting it up, you're thinking the number side of it. As I've been speaking with other groups, initially they might be thinking, gosh, we're going to have 4 conference rooms and we're going to have this huge, large reception area. But when you start to run the numbers, you need to make sure that the revenue you can get on the area that's not common, it has to be able to pay for all the common areas. So sometimes it can be tricky. So getting some good financial help is really important. Another real key with making this successful, but was a challenge, was trying to find enough collaborative practitioners who needed office space or who could move office space and could do it around the same time period. So we had to do some planning to get our core group of folks timing to work so that we could kind of move in at the same time. We're really trying to price this very affordably so that all the different professionals can afford to be in the space. We don't have huge margins to where we can afford to have a lot of open space, really. So the timing and the financial piece is really key. The thing that I find most inspiring about working here, again, is really just the tone and environment of the office space. Being able to come to an office and work every day with professionals that I regard highly, that share my same value system, and when I say value system, I mean just share that same passion around helping clients move through their family restructuring in a respectful, dignified manner. That clearly is the most inspiring thing. It's pretty special. Yeah, so much fun.